10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The competition is starting. Loaders, please load the bar to 105 kilograms, rack height 12. Thank you. The bar is loaded to 105 kilograms for the first attempt from Israel, Paulina Katzman.
Well, a very good afternoon to you. We are just about to get underway with our penultimate session at this 2015 IPC Powerlifting European Open Championships. It's been a cracking week of competition, 2 more to come, and what you're seeing now is the Israeli lifter Paulina Katzman just taking her place on the bench. She is going to be the first lifter in the last of the women's events. It's the over 86 kilogram group. Just 6 competitors for the open title, 5 of them in the European. Watch out for the one who isn't in the European title. She'll be last up, the legendary Rufing Lee. More on her later. Let's focus on Paulina Katzman, 44 years old. Her first lift is at 105 kilograms. Well, looked comfortable enough, but not good enough for the referees. 2 red lights, just the 1 white. So a no lift to open up for Katzman. Our second lifter is one of the Russians. We've got 2 Russians competing in this over 86 kilogram category. Another experienced lifter, although no major competitions, no World Championships to her name, or Paralympics. It's Svetlana Kardinova, 39 years of age, comes from Muravlenko. And operates with a very simple sporting motto, or life motto if you like, that believe that you can and then you actually can, which is fair enough. You don't do anything if you don't believe you can do anything. So Kardinova is onto the bench. Straps going around the legs. She will open up at 112 kilograms. Quite a spread of openings. She's at 112. We've got 2 going at 118. And then we've got 2 going in the 120s. Just to give you an indication, the world record currently stands at 153 kilograms. That's Precious Orji from Nigeria. European record could go today, Vasina Shestakova. She will be lifting in a moment, the second of the Russians, but let's see Kardinova. She lifts and she gets 3 white lights. Good start for the first of the Russians, Svetlana Kardinova. She will be celebrating her 40th birthday in the not too distant future on December the 1st. So I'm sure she'd like to celebrate with a medal in hand. She's underway at 112. She's going to have to probably lift more than that if she's going to get amongst the European medals. But we've seen 102 opening up a little too high and getting no lifts, so who knows what lies in wait. You just saw Nosayat Mohammed on your screen. She is the centre referee from Malaysia. The 2 side referees for this competition, Olezia Paru and from Russia, and Maria Milea from Romania. Wheeling her way up onto the platform now, it is indeed the second of those Russians, Vasilina Shestakova. 32 years of age and the European record holder with 120 kilograms under her belt. Began powerlifting back in 2006. Suffered her injury in her spinal cord when she fell from a window, fractured her spine when she was just 19. But she's obviously taken to powerlifting. She's going to open up at 116 kilograms. Just prepares, ready for this opening lift. She's stuck over 116. Into the chest and up. No good. So she misses out at 116, and that puts a little bit of pressure on her because, as we've just seen, her Russian teammate Kardinova has cleared 112. And so she's going to have to do a little bit of work just to play catch up there. The bar going up again, and it'll be the Dutch lifter now. A lot is expected from this lady, originally from Suriname. Was born in Paramaribo in Suriname. She's 25 years old now. Did represent Suriname in para-athletics at the 2004 Paralympics in Athens, but now flying the colours of the Netherlands. It is Malaika Tuinvoort. And she will open up at 118. Comes from Rotterdam. Training to be an accountant. She has lifted 123. She did that in Malaysia. That was a junior world record. So this ought to be within her range, opening up at 118. There's a little groan and a little drift and two red lights, I'm afraid. Not quite coming up straight for Malaika Tuinvoort, so we've had 4 lifts and only one good one so far from Kardinova. She's wondering if this is her day. Who knows, we will see. But, 2 good lifters still to come. Next up from Poland will be the 25-year-old Marzena Gieba. She was Marzena Lazar's, recently married. 6th in the Paralympics in 2008 and in 2012. That was in the 60 and 75 kilogram categories. Last year she finished 8th in this category in the 2014 World Championships, and also finished 6th in the 2010 World Championship. So she's an athlete who's there or thereabouts, but hasn't quite managed to make the step up. And those results, she was only lifting just over 100 in those World Championships. She's now looking to open up at the somewhat higher level of 123. Gieba of Poland, 123. this for the lead. Came up well. 3 white lights. Good, clean lift. Samalena Giba is the new leader. She has 123. We have one more lifter to come in this opening round, and this is somebody who I'm sure will garner plenty of attention from the crowd here. She announced her retirement from the sport back in 2008. That was after she had collected her 3rd Paralympic gold medal. She won gold in Sydney in 2000 in the 75 kilogram category, gold in Athens in the 82.5, and gold in Beijing at the 82.5. She then announced her retirement. She was out of the sport for a while, and then decided to come back. Decided to return this year. Those scores that she was putting on the board before her retirement, up to 165, and she said that she wants to reach 172.5 before she gives it up for a second time. She's 44 years old now. It's Rifang Li from China. Well, she's not going for 172 on her this first lift. She's opening up at the very conservative 126. There's a competition to win, then she can think about records later. Here she goes at 126. Big squeal, and she's happy. Little wave to the crowd. 126 kilograms on the board, and one suspects a few more kilograms still to come from the Chinese lifter Rifang Li. She is our open leader after the first round. So just 3 clean lifts in that opening round. Rifang Li with 126 kilos. Marzana Giba with 123. And Svetlana Kadinova with 112. Paulina Katzmann returns to the podium. She failed with her opening lift of 105 kilograms. 49 years old, Paulina Katzmann. Is really looking to get the clean lift. She's been waiting a long time here all week. Most of the athletes arrived on Sunday. And it can be very frustrating when you're loitering around. You see others coming, going, competitions going on, medals being handed out, anthems blaring away, and you've got to sit there quietly. You can't enjoy a cold glass of beer or a wine or anything. You've just got to be in training, get your mind ready. Here she goes, Paulina Katzmann at 106 kilos. Well, lifts it reasonably comfortably, but it's not up to scratch. The referees are very tough, and certainly I think this will be one of the things that will be talked about when the competition is done and dusted, is the harshness of the refereeing, because I know a lot of the athletes very concerned about it. The referees, though, want to make sure this is the highest possible standard they can get. So concerns on both sides, I think, but undoubtedly there'll be a debrief after the games, and people will talk about the refereeing. At least it has, to my eye anyway, been pretty consistent throughout. That's the worst thing you can have about refereeing, is inconsistency. At least the athletes have known what lies in store. Up onto the stage comes Milana Kardinova. She succeeded with her opening lift. Of 112, she's now pushed the bar up to 116. And this will just gnaw away a little bit at her teammate Vasilina Shestakova, and indeed at Malaika Tainfort, both of whom failed on their first lifts. Shestakova at 116, Tainfort at 118. So if Kardinova can just get this at 116, those two will know that she is lurking. The instructions from the corner man. Up she goes. Applause from the crowd. Still a big Russian contingent. Great work. So Kardinova is making a good fist of this. 2 clean lifts so far. She's up to 116. And as I say, that now just puts a little bit of pressure on teammate Vasilina Shestakova, who will also go for, in fact she's going to go for 117, because Kardinova slightly lighter.
Thank you. The ball is loaded to 117 kilograms for the second attempt from Russia, Vasilina Shestakova.
So here comes Shestakova. And having failed with her first attempt at 116, she's going to go at 117. She's getting near her limit. She's the European record holder at 120. Those little questions popping up in her mind now. Unsettling not to be able to get your first lift. Just making herself comfortable. Leans back under the bar. The coaches wait. Straps come on. She does it this time. The whoops and cheers, so she's in the game. And that will make her feel an awful lot better. She's up into 3rd place overall and 2nd place in the European Championships. Now that now throws the pressure onto Malaika Tainfort of the Netherlands. She failed at 118 first time. She's going to have another crack at 118. She became the first Dutch athlete to win a Powerlifting World Championship medal when she took that bronze medal in Dubai last year. And certainly she is on target to represent the Netherlands at the Paralympics in Rio next year. She has been to one Paralympic. She was in Athens. That was in 2004 when she was competing in the shot put. Came 17th in her category. But she wants to go back as a powerlifter. certainly got the power. Just chatting to her Dutch teammates, and they were saying she's also got the technique. I like a Tuinvoort going at 118 for the second time. Goes down quickly, there is the pause, comes up again. Was there a little bounce off the chest? It's a good lift. She's up and running, and she now moves into the bronze medal position. So this is going to be quite a battle in the third round between Kardinova, Tuinvoort and Šestakova. Marzena Gieva of Poland has the jump on them with 123 kilograms. She's looking good for European gold with that lift. That leaves the silver and bronze to fight out, so 2 medals and 3 athletes going for it. Someone is going to be disappointed. Just looking at the board, it looks very much as though Tuinvoort is going to have a crack at the European record. She will be going last. So here is Gieva back onto the stage. Marzena Gieva, 25 years of age, successfully lifted 123. In fact, what am I talking about? That's she's already broken the European record. My eyes wandering for a moment. So we have a new European record already, and so Tuinvoort probably won't get the opportunity to go for it because it now stands at 123. Marzena Gieva now going for 127. Arms locking, snapping into place. Good lift, big smile from Marzena Gieva. She takes over the lead in the competition, and she sets a new European record. She improves the records. That's twice in this competition. She's managed to up that European record. Still some way from the world record, which stands at 153. Ruifang Li is responding to the challenge. She has now upped her bar to 130 kilograms. And again, this is a woman who's lifted 160 in the past and has hopes of lifting 172 in the future. And for someone of that pedigree, you would rather expect her to make 130, but we will see. She gets plenty of applause as she yelps her way up onto the stage. There she is. Onto the bench she goes. Vocal. We've seen one or two pretty vocal Chinese lifters. Dong Ki was certainly giving us an earful yesterday. So here she goes, Ruifang Li at 130. This for the lead. Very impressive sound effects and a very impressive lift as well. 130, the new leader. Ruifang Li, good competition this. To go right to the last lift, or the last round, the penultimate lift at least. It'll depend now on Marzena Gieva going higher. She's booked in at 132. Let's have a look and see what happens. We're going back to the top of the order then. So the start of the third round. The open gold medal is going to be between Ruifang Li and of China, Marzena Gieva of Poland. And the bronze medal is going to be a three-way shootout between Vasilina Shestakova, Svetlana Kardinova, the two Russians, and Malaika Tuinfort of the Netherlands. So any of those three could make it onto the open podium as the bronze medalist. That isn't going to be the case, I'm afraid, for Polina Katzmann. She's failed twice at 106. She's going to have another crack. Katzmann from Israel. More than anything, would just dearly love to get a clean lift in. Take that home with her. Third attempt for Polina Katzmann at 106 kilograms. That looked better. Is it going to please them? It does. Good, well done. Clean lift. And a little bit of celebrations, a little bow, and I think she's going to be pretty pleased with that. Happy enough as she makes her way off. So well done, Polina Katzmann from Israel. She gets the score on the board. 106 kilograms. It won't win her a medal today, but she'll certainly return to Israel with her head held high after her performance at these European Open Championships. This is the last day, of course. We've been very well looked after in this town of Eger up in northern Hungary. Fine castle here, beautiful basilica. And the stream, the Eger, running through the town. Lovely place to come. If you're in the area, come and stop in. You won't be wasting your time in Eger, that's for sure. Now, let's get on off the tourist information and back to the powerlifting. Svetlana Kardinova is next up on the podium. Now, she has gone well with her last lift. She failed her opening lift of 116. She then clocked 117. She was the European record holder up until earlier this afternoon. That was 120, but she's coming in just underneath that. It's this poker playing that we are going to see. In fact, she's coming in at 117, excuse me, which is, let me just see, 117, yes, so she's just, Kardinova, I'm getting confused, Shestakova was the European record holder. Kardinova has gone well, but perhaps sensing she's at the edge of her limit, so just going up to 117. She is lighter than Shestakova, so this would put her up into the silver medal position in the European Championships. Up below the arms. Big cry. 3 white lights. That's a good lift. Well, she only added a kilogram to that. Is it going to be enough, I wonder, for her to take a medal in the European Championships? She won't pick up a medal in the Open Championships because Malaika Tuinfort is already in the bronze medal position with 118. She's really just throwing down the gauntlet now to Vasilina Shestakova. So Shestakova has added 2 kilograms, so she knows she had to lift more, so she is now coming in at 119. That's under her previous best of 120, so she's going to be right on the limit, and if she fails to lift this, then she will miss out on a medal. But if she succeeds, she will move into the 3rd overall and into the silver medal position in the European Championship. So it's a real do or die for Shestakova. She'll be annoyed. She did miss her opening lift of 116. Just maybe means the pressure built a little bit more than it might have needed to have done. She's going at 119. This to go into third overall. Oh, she's a little bit crooked there. Not sure.
No lift.
3 red lights, no lift, no medal for the former European record holder Vasylina Shestakova. She's been undone by her teammate, compatriot Svetlana Kardinova, who will now take the bronze medal in the European Championship. Both of them lifting 117 kilograms, but Shestakova weighing in at 100.60 kilograms. Kardinova 98.20. So the lighter woman will take the bronze medal.
123 kilograms for the third attempt from Netherlands, Malaika Twinfort.
And it means that Malaika Twinfort from the Netherlands has secured the bronze medal in the open category, and she will also take silver in the European category. But she's having a look now. 123. Up from 118. Looking for those ranking points, looking to put herself in a really good position to get on that flight to Rio next year. The accountant from Rotterdam prepares herself. Lives in Rotterdam now, of course, originally from Suriname. So here goes Twinfort. On 123, the bar came up well, and that is a good lift. Big smile from Malaika Twinfort of the Netherlands. She'll be more than happy with that. It's not a gold medal, but she's going to pick up a silver in the Europeans and a bronze. And that is really good news for the Dutch. Great news for Twinfort. So just 2 to come, and it's a shootout for the gold medal. Marzena Gierba is currently in the silver medal position. She has opened at 123, moved up to 127. She's now going to try for 133, and that's because Rufang Li of China opened at 126, currently leads with 130, and she has ambitions of lifting 135 in the final round. Gierba, of course, already the European champion and the European record holder now. She's broken that twice. And looking for a full house, looking to break the European record for a third time in this competition. So Marzena Gierba going for a new European record and looking to take the gold medal position, take over the lead. It came up well, but it's 2 red lights, so she's going to miss out. No new record and no open gold for her either. She has to settle for 127, and that makes the last lift of this competition a little bit just academic, really. Rufang Li is is down to lift 133. So it's just come down a little bit. She was up on the board to go for 135, but Rui Feng Li, oh, you heard the yelp. Here she comes, powering her way up the runway onto the stage. 126 she opened with, 130 was her second lift, now going for 133. And the 44-year-old just looking to get herself back in contention for the trip to Rio next year. 3 Paralympic gold medals already to her name in 2000, 2004 and 2008. A couple of world championships tossed in there as well. And now out of retirement after 7 years away, and looking to go back for another crack at a 4th gold medal at a 4th Paralympics. Some way to go yet though, but this will certainly help her if she can lift 133. She's already the Open champion here in Eger. Can she close with 133? Oh, it's a bit of a strain. She gets it up and it's good. So, well done. Rui Feng Li is back with a blast. She closes with 133. She is the Open champion here in Eger. 6 kilograms better off than Marzena Giba of Poland, who takes the silver, and Svetlana Kardinova of Russia will take the bronze medal with 117. It's Giba who takes gold in the European Championships. My error. Svetlana Kardinova takes bronze in the European Championships, not in the Open. It's Malaika Twinfort of the Netherlands who will take bronze in the Open Championship and silver in the European Championships. We'll be back with you in a few minutes for the medal ceremonies, so don't disappear. medal ceremony for the Open Championship. This is the last event for the women here in this European Open Championships in Eger. Good competition, the Open. It sees the Netherlands picking up, I think I might say, their first medal of the competition. Malaika Twinfoot. She failed her first attempt at 118, cleared it at the second effort, and then pushed up to 123, which earlier today would have been a new European record, but she was beaten to that by this lady taking the silver medal, Marzena Gierber, who broke the record when she smashed 123 with her opening lift, then followed up with a lift of 127. Couldn't push for the gold. She failed with her final effort on 133, but that was good enough for her to take the silver medal in the Open Championship. And up on the in the middle, in between those two ladies, Rui Feng Li. She's used to getting gold medals. She's already got 3 Paralympic gold medals to her name, and now with a lift of 133 kilograms, the 44-year-old out of retirement, looking to return to the Paralympics in Rio next year, takes yet another gold medal. Success for her and more gold for China. So a good send-off for Rui Feng Li, back in the game at the age of 44. She picks up gold in the Open Championship. Silver for Ziba and bronze for Twinfoot. Stay with us, we'll be back with you in a moment for the medal ceremony for the European Championships. So the last medals to be awarded to the women at this European Open Championships. We've had some fantastic competition from the women throughout the week, some sterling performances, and this was another cracking good competition, the over 86 kilogram competition. Svetlana Kardinova takes the bronze medal. She had a bit of a ding-dong battle with her compatriot Vasilina Shestakova, the former European record holder, just edging her out on body weight. They both lifted 117, but Kardinova, the lighter of the two ladies, and she takes the bronze medal. The silver medal goes to Malaika Twinfort from the Netherlands. She was at the Paralympics in Athens as a shot putter for Suriname. She's looking to get back there next year to Rio as a power lifter, and judging by her performance here today, she's going to be doing that. She lifted 123 kilograms, looked as though she had the potential to go a little bit higher than that. She takes the silver medal in the European Champions. The gold, though, goes to Marzena Zieva. She battled it out with Rufingley for the gold medal, just missed out there in the Open Championship, but no problem at all in the Europeans. A new record, she broke it twice, first up to 123, then pushed it up to 127 kilograms. Marzena Zieva is the European champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the last event completed then in the women's category at this championship. Marzena Zieva collecting gold for Poland in the final event. There is one more event to come this afternoon. It all gets underway at 1500 hours Central European time. So in just under an hour and a half's time, we will have our final event of the week. It is the men's over 107 kilograms. Join us and you'll see some very big weights lifted. Thanks for joining us for the moment. We'll be back with you at 1500 Central European